Hi everyone, and welcome to For the Craft. In this video, you will see how I made a diorama of the aircraft carrier USS Midway, which was commissioned by one of my clients. For this project, I used the Orange Hobby resin kit at 1:700 scale. This is an expensive and very detailed kit with many resin and photo etched parts, and I recommend it for experienced modelers only. After I assembled the vessel's hull and deck, I started painting with acrylic colors. When the basic painting was done, I proceeded to add more details on the hull and around the deck. Then, I added the decals for the deck, which require extra attention so that they are properly centered. As I said, this kit has quite a few photo-etched parts like railings, guns, boats, pipes, etc., which need to be bent carefully and glued on the model. When all the details were glued onto the ship, I proceeded with the weathering process using oil paints. The next step was to start making the sea surface. For the sea, I used XPS foam. With my Dremel tool, I created the waves, and I covered it with a layer of gesso. Then I painted the surface with acrylic dark blue color and covered it with an acrylic gloss varnish. I repeated this process 4 times. I painted the ripples of the waves with white acrylic paint and I used these 2 acrylic materials to create the waves and the sea foam around the ship. After I glued the ship into the sea, I used cotton with acrylic varnish glue to fill the gaps between the ship's hull and the sea. The next step was to assemble the carrier's bridge. This was quite a demanding construction, as the bridge is very small and I had to glue dozens of tiny photo-etched and resin parts onto it. As you can imagine, it took me several hours and required a lot of patience. Here you can see the bridge next to a €1 coin, so you can compare the size scale. Then I painted the bridge with grey and black colors according to the ship's plans. In the final stage, I used very thin thread to make the rigging and glued the ship's flag. After I glued the bridge onto the ship, it was time to work on the warplanes, the helicopters, and the various auxiliary vehicles of the aircraft carrier. Again, it was a difficult process, and many times I had to use a magnifying glass. In the final stage of this project, I glued the planes, the helicopters, and the various vehicles onto the aircraft carrier's deck. And so, my diorama was finished. So, this is the diorama I made showing the USS Midway aircraft carrier sailing in the ocean. It was quite a time-consuming and difficult build, but I hope you like the final result. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you think there is something I could have made better, or if you would like to make a comment, please let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, I would like to say a big thank you to all those who support my channel. Have a very nice day and see you again next time. Goodbye.